appreciate your effort. And looking at the video of 2020 Town Hall Biden and comparing it to the 1980s speech, it's clear that the 1980s Biden is still in there. Personally, I think he's lost a step. But ultimately, what gives me comfort is that the vaunted deep state DNC establishment would never let this go on. If they were sitting on a medical reason why he would be a liability, I never want to suggest that he exactly has the top multiple sclerosis very bad would not recommend. Funny shirt. But people don't understand the difference between normal age-related changes, which are generally mild, versus dementia, which is much more severe. And yes, we need to remember politicians are usually healthier than the population. Top multiple sclerosis very bad would not recommend funny shirt tank top. V-neck. Ladies tee for men and women. Tank top. V-neck. We can't just look at base level rates. Most politicians who have real and serious health issues will retire and a major party would never run them for prominent office. We already have decent selection mechanisms for this. Another thing I've been thinking about is that Biden stumbles over his top multiple sclerosis very bad would not recommend funny shirt. But he also usually tailors what he's saying to. I'm not even trying to knock Bernie. He seems like he's in a perfectly fine mental condition to me. And his consistent message is what people love about him. Just thinking that maybe he has an easier job at this and is more able to avoid scrutiny. Biden has a stutter that he is able to control, but it is a bit of a challenge and opens him to trolls. Official top multiple sclerosis very bad would not recommend funny sweatshirt. Hoodie. Sweatshirt. Hoodie. The stutter isn't the concern. The concern is the word recall, which his staffers have noticed gets worse as the day goes. I don't think he has. I'm just curious as to why his word recall is worse than Trump's and Bernie's. That's the charitable concern. Biden's word recall could be the same as Bernie's. But his ability to dig up a top multiple sclerosis very bad would not recommend funny shirt. I can't imagine trying to juggle that at any age. I have a friend who has a very bad stutter. She has given TED Talks on it and has taught me a lot about it, but with Joe Biden, he likes to pretend he cured his stutter, but it's very likely he is just ashamed of it and will say a different word to avoid stuttering. That was her take. Other products.